Hi, this is Vaughn Mason coming back at you. This segment right now is on mastering. Mastering is the procedure that you do after you mix your song. So you've done your mix and you have all your channels and you mix it down to 2 tracks, which would be left and right. Now you want to master it. Mastering is just taking the time to actually make sure that all the frequencies that are coming at you, however you want to look at it, frequencies are coming at you, are going to come at you like this, so that all these fingers, instead of my thumb being the last to hit my ear, all the frequencies now are going to go from this to make sure everything hits the ear flat, so that you see everything or hear everything equally as loud. Some things are less loud, but you don't want anything blasting out at you. And you can also finalize. So when you do a mix, before you finalize it, like in this particular program, Reason, and in this program, Final Cut Pro, not Final Cut Pro, that's for doing videos, excuse me. In Pro Tools, you have a section where you can normalize. In this, you have a normalizer 2, where you can take your whole mix and just slam it up against the limiter and compressor and normalize it, bring all the levels up as high as it can go before it goes into the red. You do not want red in a mix. It does not make it louder. It's distortion. So be conscious of that. And because you don't want to normalize it, the reason why is because once you normalize it and slam everything up against the normalizer, now if you're going to master, if there's a frequency that you need to reduce, you have to actually bring the level down of the overall mix before you can either add or subtract this particular frequency. Let's say it's 150, like the top of a bass drum or a kick drum. Or if the vocal is a little muddy and you want to reduce something or add something, you have to bring down the whole level of the entire mix to do that. So that's why you do not want to normalize your final mix before you master. Now, if you're going to master in your Reasons 8 or Pro Tools or whatever Logic or whatever you're using, just know when you do your mix, you better master it first, and then you can normalize it, because that's going to be part of your mastering, is normalization. But don't start doing a mix and then bring it to somebody else. Like if you're going to send your information off to, let's say, disc makers to actually make your CD and print up the cover of your CD professionally, which I did with these. You do not want to do that, because now they have to reduce volume to start increasing volume of a certain frequency. So that's what mastering is all about. And normalization starts slamming the whole mix up to a ceiling, and it just creams stuff, so that if you play a CD or music that has not been finalized or normalized, you'll set your volume in your car, let's say, and you'll listen to it, and then you put in somebody else's CD, like a CD from a major record label, or from somebody that's had their particular mix mastered and normalized or finalized. What happens is your volume's going to increase, but you won't see the meter go up higher. It's slamming. Everything sounds like, wow, that's really in your face. So that's the cue to knowing what to do with normalization and finalizing, and that's when you would do it. Again, this is just one of the chapters in the book, The Music Business Bible Survival Kit, that I wrote. The way I'm talking to you now is exactly the way it was written. So I'm speaking to you. I talk about everything: taxes, how to pay them, how to know what the other guy's doing legally or illegally to get their music played. It's all in here. I don't tell you to do it. I just tell you how it's done. It also comes with a CD-ROM. It has all the contracts that you need. If you want to hire somebody, a work for hire, a photographer, contracts. If you want to do a recording contract with somebody, you have that. If you want somebody to play guitar on your song or a musician on your song, and you just want to pay them for the work that they did at the session, and then they're out of there. It's a work for hire. The contract is on here with 30 other contracts that you need. There's also a DVD. I shoot music videos. I just shot T.I., B.O.B., and Young Jeezy in a video called Strange Clouds Remix. Strange Clouds Remix. We did that like a year ago. I shot that. I have the lights. We're using the lights that I used for that. We're using the cameras that I used to shoot this. And this is a DVD. It tells you how to light music videos, some camera tricks, and it has a 40-minute interview with the 45 King. He did Hard Knock Life for Jay-Z and Stand for Eminem. And I tell you exactly how he did it and how he met them, how he met Jay-Z, how he met Eminem. Did he use a lawyer? And you get to see his studio. And believe me, you'll be so surprised when you see the studio that he made those tracks out of. You'll be like, wow, I can do this. And as I'm saying, you can do this. You can be successful in the music business. You just have to know the business of it. If you know how to play, that's great. You have to know the business. That's what this is about. The Music Business Bible Survival Kit. I guarantee you, you will live by this and refer to it always. I am not kidding you. I'm coming at you straight. This is Vaughn Mason. I'll see you next time.